Asset protection. Where do I even begin with asset protection? We all know that in America, most people are playing the lawsuit lottery. We know that as soon as we build up a large amount of assets, we become nothing more than a bullseye, a target for people to file frivolous lawsuits and try to take away our assets. 401k. Your personal 401k is probably going to protect your assets from those lawsuits. And let me explain why. The worst case scenario of a lawsuit is that you have to file bankruptcy to get rid of that judgment. Under the bankruptcy code, 401k assets are exempt. They're not even a part of the bankruptcy estate. We go any further. Most states have laws that say 401k assets are exempt assets that predatory creditors can't take away from you. By building up assets inside the tax-free environment of the 401k, you're also building up a financial fortress of money that people are going to be hard-pressed to take away from you. So far, pretty exciting stuff, huh? About how you can build up all this money inside of your 401k plan, or better yet, that Roth 401k plan. Let's talk about another fantastic benefit of these personal 401ks. And that is this. If an individual retirement account commit something called a prohibited transaction, that is the death sentence for your IRA. Your IRA is considered completely and fully liquidated. Completely and fully liquidated and fully subject to taxes as well. With a personal 401k, if your personal 401k engages in one of these prohibited transactions, the IRS has a number of programs that you can get into where basically you probably will not owe any fines or penalties so long as you fix the problem and you don't do that problem again. So the 401k is a fantastic safety net as well. Whereas with an IRA, if you do something slightly wrong with an IRA, there is no leniency, there's no mercy. It's an immediate distribution of the IRA. With a 401k, if you accidentally do something wrong with a 401k, so long as you rectify the situation, fix it, repair it, and don't do it again, you're probably not going to be facing any fines or penalties. Okay, let's get into specifics. How do you set up the 401k plan? How do you fund the 401k plan? First off, you have to have a valid business to sponsor the 401k plan. Now, this can be as simple as something like a prepaid legal and Avon, etc., so forth, or it can be a highfalutin business with 100 employees. It just doesn't matter. It just has to be something that you are treating, running, and operating as a business, and you're continually seeking a profit with that business. So that's number one, is you have to have a business. Number two, what we can now do is start moving all the funds you have inside your IRA accounts, all the funds that you have over inside of your old 401k accounts. We can start moving those into this 401k plan, and no taxes are due whenever we make the transfer. In fact, under some situations, if you have an outstanding loan with your old employer, with your old employer's 401k plan, and you quit service of that old employer, we might be able to move over not just the assets of that 401k plan, but also that outstanding loan so you don't have a taxable event. So that's what we do, is we move all the assets of your other retirement plans and bring them together inside the 401k plan. If your spouse has assets from other retirement plans, and if your spouse is a member of your business and is involved in your business, we can bring over their assets, jointly pull them together, and start investing together. It's just fantastic. So number one, we need an active business to sponsor the plan, and then we can start making contributions and moving those funds into the retirement plan. So summing it up, with a personal 401k plan, you receive asset protection. Next, you're going to get tax deductions, and literally those tax deductions could save you tens of thousands of dollars a year in taxes. Next, you're able to borrow money from the 401k plan. If you run into a cash crunch, no big deal. You can borrow money out of the 401k plan. You're able to direct the investments yourself with the 401k plan. And whenever I say the investments, you're not limited to stocks, bonds, mutual funds. You can go out there and directly invest in hard money loans, tax lien certificates, real estate. You're not limited to just stocks and bonds and mutual funds. Safety from penalties. With the IRA, you do something wrong, you're wiped out. Your IRA is fully subject to taxes. With a 401k plan, you have the safety net. Also, what we do is we set up our 401k plans as Roth 401k plans, so each dime that your plan grows by, so long as you do things correctly and we have it inside that designated Roth account, you're never going to pay taxes as that 401k Roth portion grows and grows and grows. No taxes are going to be due on that whatsoever. And alongside with that, there's no income limitations. If you make over $160,000 a year, not a big deal. We can still set up this Roth 401k for you. Bottom line is, what are you waiting for? The benefits are too good to pass up. You need to get going on this right now.